First things first. Separate layer. Always. If you're painting directly on your lineart, I am begging you to stop. Please. Your future self will thank you. See how I selected only the hair? This is called working smart. Not hard. We don't color outside the lines in this house. Starting with the darkest brown first. I know. It looks kind of flat right now. It looks like a chocolate cake with no frosting. Just trust the process. We're getting there. Now I'm going even darker, on the very top where the hair parts, and at the very bottom where the light doesn't really reach. Think of it like this. Hair has a roof and a floor. Both of them live in shadow. The middle is where all the drama happens. Now the light color comes in, right here near the face. Because think about it, when light hits someone's hair, it always frames the face first. It's like the hair is saying, hey, look at her. And honestly, same. Going even lighter now, filling in between. This is that moment in rendering where you start to feel it. Like okay, something is actually happening here. This is my favorite feeling in the whole process. Like the hair is slowly waking up. And then, back to dark. In between again. Light, dark, light, dark. This push and pull. This is literally what depth looks like. You're not just coloring. You're building a whole world inside someone's hair. Okay, so this step, Gaussian blur. This is the step that changed my life. Dramatic? Yes. Accurate. Also yes. Watch what happens when I blur all these colors together. It goes from looking like a 5-year-old's coloring book to actually looking like hair. Blur is not cheating. Blur is a tool. Use it with zero shame. Now Airbrush, softly blending everything together. Nice and slow. No rushing here. This is the meditation part of the process. Some people do yoga. I do airbrush blending on a Sunday. Same thing honestly. Okay, now we're entering the long zone. And I need you to stay with me because this is where the real rendering happens. I added a clipped layer and started adding hair strokes with a hairbrush. Dark strokes, light pressure, following the direction the hair naturally flows. And I want you to notice something. I'm not just going in one direction. Hair moves. Hair curves. Hair has opinions. Your brush strokes need to follow the hair's opinion, not yours. This section took the longest, and every single second was worth it. Look at how it starts to get that silky, layered look. That's not a filter. That's just patience. One layer of strokes wasn't enough. So I added another one. Because when it comes to hair rendering, more is more. I kept building, kept layering, kept asking myself, does this look like it moves? Does this look alive? If the answer is no, you add more strokes. Simple as that. Smudge tool now, very lightly. This is the secret ingredient that nobody talks about enough. Smudging softens the harsh edges between your strokes, so everything melts together naturally. Don't over-smudge though, I learned that the hard way. There's a version of this drawing somewhere in my deleted files that looks like a melted candle. We don't talk about that. Back to dark strokes now. Building the shadows. Underneath each wave, inside each curve, anywhere the light wouldn't naturally reach. Shadows are what give hair its volume. Without shadow, hair looks like a helmet. And nobody wants helmet hair. Not even in art. And finally, the dark outlines, the finishing touch. This is that moment where everything just clicks into place. The outlines separate each section of hair, give it definition, make it look intentional. It's like adding eyeliner at the end of a makeup look. Technically optional, practically mandatory. And that's it. That's the whole process. From a flat dark brown to this. Warm, layered, alive. So that's how I rendered this hair. Every color choice was intentional. Every brush was chosen for a reason. Every highlight was placed with a purpose. Because that's what rendering really is. It's not just coloring. It's storytelling. And every character deserves hair that speaks before they even say a word. And honestly, highlights are everything. Highlights are the difference between hair that looks like a drawing and hair that looks like it exists in a real world with real light. I always think about light like it's a character too. Where is it coming from? What is it touching first? What is it missing completely? For this piece, the light was coming from slightly above, so the very top of the waves catch it first. Then it slides down the curve of each wave and disappears into the shadow underneath. Look at how the highlight isn't just white. It's a warm golden white because the light is interacting with the copper underneath. The color of your highlight always depends on the color it's landing on. That's a rule I never break. And the final step, the details. The tiny flyaway strands. The little wisps around the face. The single strands that catch the light differently from the rest. These take maybe 5% of the total time, but they are 100% of the realism. Because real hair is never perfect. Real hair escapes. Real hair does whatever it wants.